Non-frugal living lifestyle, or simply say, bad money habits. Both are equally devastating, right? In this video, we will see 8 non-frugal living habits or situations Warren Buffett mentioned where poor people don't think before wasting all their money. Watch this video till the end to make sure you are not repeating the same mistakes. Number 1. Credit card debt. Credit cards do offer advantages. Many service providers provide rewards to spend money using their cards, such as cashback points, free flights, and so on. Credit cards are thus a great way to spend money, only if you pay your entire monthly card bill on time. Credit card issues develop when you hold a credit debt. The credit card's interest rate is around 20%. That is, for each dollar due to your credit card company every month, you will pay an additional 20 cents. On a $1,000 credit card balance, there is an additional $200 interest. As a result, never carry a credit card balance. This idea applies to every loan or financial liability that demands interest payments. Please ensure that the loan is worthwhile. Number 2. Junk food. There is a widespread misconception that poor people cannot afford healthful diets. Have you ever looked at the cost of fresh fruits and vegetables? When compared to chips, ice cream, and cookies, junk food is more expensive because it does not last as long as a bag of carrots or a head of lettuce. Furthermore, the way your body feels is simply not worth the cost of junk food. Many impoverished individuals believe that rich people frequently eat lobster or dine in posh restaurants. However, most people who are labeled wealthy do not do this. They want to concentrate on eating healthily at home. By purchasing fresh vegetables, fruits, and raw foods, you may replace that nearly $5 bag of chips with a bag of carrots that costs 82 cents per pound. Before we proceed, I would just like to invite you guys to please like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. That will surely help us out a lot. Number 3. Not using gym membership. In 2017, about 61 million people were members of fitness centers, according to statistics. However, according to some reports, nearly 70% of subscriptions expire after the first few months. Most gyms' business strategy is based on customers paying for memberships but not turning up. People attend gyms in order to improve their health and fitness. Members of gym and fitness facilities get access to a variety of equipment and programs. Many people, however, join a gym. A gym membership makes little sense for them because they are not devoted to working out on a regular basis. If you do not use it regularly, choosing free fitness alternatives is a better option until you can afford gym membership without incurring further debt. There are numerous low-cost and no-cost gym membership choices. Many people choose to walk, run, or hike outside as a form of exercise. Train your mind and persevere until you are able to commit to a fitness program. In this case only, you can use your gym membership to its full potential. Number 4. Gadgets and devices. You prefer the latest and best technology because of all the benefits it provides. You get a better camera, a thinner or larger phone screen size, and something that looks new, which is what other people want. However, when you think about it, there is very little difference between one phone and the most latest one. Even if you have the money to buy a new phone, this does not imply that you should do so. We should carefully compare features and specs. While many customers justify purchasing a new smartphone for improved specifications, experts profit from the fact that the changes between old and new may be minor, and the cost of upgrading may not be worthwhile. We buy more devices than we actually need, such as back massagers, smart alarm clocks, expensive toothbrushes, and sound systems, which, while cool, are not necessarily necessary. Think twice before purchasing the next gadget you see that you want. Most of the time, we do not require it. Number 5. Drinking at bars. Every year, hundreds of dollars are spent on pubs and bars. In a bar restaurant, a bottle of beer might cost up to $5, occasionally closer to $10. A 6-pack of quality beer should cost around $10 if purchased from a grocery shop, which is at least 3 times less expensive than acquiring from bars. Most people go to bars for social activities, but there are numerous other places where they might meet new people and end up saving a lot of money. People are eager to spend more money on alcohol, according to bar owners. As a result, people spend a lot of money at bars on alcohol. You can have a house party instead if you wish to drink with your friends. Number 6. Spending too much on clothes. Bill Gates spends very little money on clothing. He is noted for wearing a Casio watch that costs less than $100. It is something that wealthy people enjoy. Mark Zuckerberg and Warren Buffett both do it, while Steve Jobs has worn the same New Balance trainers for years. Why do they not spend more? There are certain things that billionaires will not pay for because they recognize that money does not last forever. They understand that their money is the result of a lot of hard work, realizing that some things are not so important, but it does not mean you cannot afford luxuries. However, you may be able to make smarter purchasing selections. Mark Zuckerberg sticks to the basic to get a consistent look, which simplifies his life by providing him one last option to make in the morning. This helps him concentrate on his work and the things that are most important to him. Gates favors functionality and practicality, so he wears his Casio watches and plain button-down shirts and chinos. Buffett taught him that you do not need much to look good. You must be at ease in order to be productive. The secret to success is repetition. It is about continuing to wear what you currently own in new ways, getting more use out of your outfit while spending less. Many billionaires and millionaires remain at the top in part because they live simple, austere lives, with clothes being an excellent place to start. Number 7. Buying new cars. David Bach, a self-made millionaire and best-selling author, once told CNBC that a brand new car may look nice, but it is never worth the price. Nothing in your life will waste more money than purchasing a new car. It is the single most disastrous financial decisions that millennials will ever make, because the vehicle begins to depreciate the moment you drive it on the road. By the end of the first year, the value of your car has typically decreased by 20 to 30%, and it will lose at least 60% of its initial worth in 5 years. According to Bach, to make matters worse, most people borrow money to buy a new car. Why would you borrow money to acquire an asset that immediately loses 30% of its value? The good news is that you can acquire a shiny, comfortable car without breaking the budget. We can purchase a used car that was previously leased for 2 to 3 years, since that car is virtually brand new and you can get a 30% discount on it. To prevent others from making this costly mistake, we should use the 1/10th rule when purchasing an automobile. It is easy. Spend no more than 10% of your annual gross income on the purchase of an automobile. Number 8. Spending too much at restaurant. We all need to get out and have fun from time to time. It is fun to go out for a drink with your friends or to see a movie with your partner. But how much money are you wasting on it when it could be spent elsewhere? This is not to imply you should not enjoy a night out every now and then. However, you do not have to do it every Friday night or every payday. Instead of eating out, you should try to cook and eat at home. Almost anything you cook yourself will be far less expensive than anything you can order at a restaurant. When you compare the price of ingredients to the price of a restaurant bill, you will realize the savings right away. When compared to dining out, eating healthy, home-prepared food will result in reduced medical expenditures and less misery over time. You will most likely utilize more organic foods, as well as more veggies, fruits, and whole grains. If you know your anniversary is in 3 weeks and you want to go out for a good dining, save it for your anniversary. If your friends go out on Fridays, stay in and enjoy a nice and quiet evening at home at least 3 times a month. Thanks for watching this video. Please smash that like button if you enjoyed the content and make sure to subscribe to us.